Hello, my name is Judith McLaughlin with the Shamrock and Peach. I own an intimate event catering company based in Atlanta, and I also offer tours to Ireland and Scotland. Today we are going to be making one of my favourite winter salads. It's made with blood orange and fennel with a little bit of salty cheese. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to be making is our vinaigrette. We're going to begin with a little bit of the juice from the blood orange. It's a beautiful colour. And then I'm going to add a little bit of sherry vinegar and some raw honey. Just going to whisk that together with a little bit of olive oil and season it with just a little bit of salt and freshly ground pepper. Now the next thing we're going to add is a little bit of onion, red onion. Red onion is, I would say it's milder than some other onions, but it does have a spiciness to it. And I'm just going to show you a little trick. If you do have a mandolin, it's going to have it really, really fine. You can obviously cut it with a knife, but if you have a mandolin, you're going to have that really, really fine shaving of red onion, which is what I'm looking for in this salad. So I'm going to go and sprinkle some of that in with the vinaigrette, and that's going to be marinating. I know sometimes it's recommended that you steep the red onions in a little bit of water, but we're going to use the vinaigrette using the same thing, which is going to pull out some of that spiciness from the onion itself, but yet it's going to infuse the flavour of the vinaigrette, which is what we're looking for. Now the next thing that we're going to add to the salad is our fennel. So I have a lovely fennel bulb. You'll notice that when you go to the grocery store, fennel, there are large ones and there are small ones. This is a smaller one, a smaller organic one. And we'll find that the organic ones are a little bit more tender and they're ideal for a salad. So we're just going to cut off this part, and we're going to use a little bit of this on the salad as well. This does have quite a stronger flavour. People describe the anise flavour as like licorice. And if you're like me as a child, you don't have good memories of eating licorice, but this is nothing like the flavour of licorice. It is absolutely delicious and it's really refreshing. So the bulb we're going to, if sometimes there is a little bit of roughness on the bulb, and I'm just going to take that off because I like my fennel to be really clean looking. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that roughness off, and then I'm going to just cut the bulb in half. Now we can use a knife, or we can use the simple micro plane that we used before. Normally in the bigger bulbs I cut this off, but because this is such a tender, it's a beautiful fennel, so we can utilise the entire bulb. So I'm going to go ahead and just shave some of this directly into the vinaigrette with the red onions. Again, this will help to soften the fennel while we get the rest of the salad ready to go. So that's our happy part. Then I'm going to show you the star of the show, which is a blood orange. I have a lovely basket of the blood orange here, and you can see the colour. Some of them have a beautiful orange colour and some of them, I guess, look like regular oranges. But when I cut it, you'll see the beautiful colour inside. So I'm just going to cut the top and the bottom of the orange, and then we're just going to use the knife and we're going to follow the curve of the orange and just cut from the top to the bottom. We're going to be removing the pith and the outer skin, and what we're looking for is just to have a really nice texture with our salad. This is something really easy to do. It's very, very quick, and if you miss a piece you can always go back at the end, but I think I have been able to get it all. There's a little piece I've missed. There you go. Then we just put the orange on the side and we're just going to cut it in nice little circles like this that look so beautiful, so pretty on the salad. The blood orange, the seeds are much smaller than regular oranges, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. So to finish our salad, we're going to get our nice greens and add this in with the fennel and the onion, red onion. And we're going to just plate that in a nice salad bowl. Put that on top. Then I'm going to take these blood oranges and I'm just going to place them around here to get 3 that are very close to the same size like this. Then finally, to finish the dish, we're going to add a little bit of salty cheese. I'm using a Parmesan for this. I love the Parmesan because it has those natural crystals. They're called flavour crystals that with the aging process of the cheese these form. If you want to use an Irish cheese for this, I recommend the Dubliner Irish cheese because it also has that same that crystals that are so delicious. So what we do, I'm just basically going to take a vegetable peeler just to get the cheese and get these lovely shavings. Then we're going to sprinkle these shavings over the top of the salad. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoy this delicious and nutritious blood orange salad.